Hello. Hi. Sorry, y'all. All right, I'm about to start a room. Welcome. If I can get this camera act right. Sorry about that. Hi, lovely people. I'm getting ready to refresh this on my Facebook and then share it over to my page to create a watch room, So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm gonna put share. All right, and then let's see, start watch party. So your mind, post. All right, it's posted to my page. Hi, Lucinthia. Thank you for coming. If you don't mind sharing this onto your page and starting a watch party, I will greatly appreciate that too. Okay. I'm gonna grab my notes really quickly. Hey, how y'all doing today? I hope y'all day is going wonderful. My day is going beautiful. I've had a great day today. I've got a lot of things done. Like things are like really starting to slow down. It's just like things just have been really wonderful. I'm gonna like turn this over so I can't see it because I can see like the computer. Like as I'm talking, I can see it. So I'm gonna turn that so I don't see myself. Okay? But my day has been going really good. Like everything has just been like going so wonderful. Like these past few days, like my stress levels are coming down, feelings of anxiety, that's coming down. So like, everything is starting like just to pan out. So I'm just really, really grateful for that. So as you all know, my name is Marche. So welcome. I typically do these on Saturdays, but I couldn't do it last Saturday because I had to work at the farmer's market for my job. And then tomorrow is July 4th, and I don't want to like make people tap into watching the video when they're spending time with their family, if they're going to be out spending time with their family, because I know COVID is out and people just want to be around the ones that they love, And I'm one of those people that if I'm around my family, I try to decompress from Facebook as much as possible, So before I even get started, let's pray first. So thank you, Heavenly Father, for just allowing this beautiful day to begin, God. Thank you so much, Father, for your enrichment in my life, in the life of those who I touch, God, in this live video. God, I'm just so grateful that you're using me as a vessel to help people create the life that they desire through healthy techniques for health and wellness, mental, emotional environment that will help them create the healthy life that they desire and want for themselves, their children, their loved ones, anyone that they're connected to. So God, I'm just grateful. Thank you, Father, for the knowledge that you have given me. And God, I pray that these strategies help them create the life that they want, and that they share this video, and that anyone who sees this video, that they too will be able to create the life that they always wanted. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So, hi. Okay, so first things first, y'all see my hair? Girl, y'all just don't know. So I had my braids up, and I decided to name my hair Claire. So anybody who's not familiar with me, I gotta talk about my hair. Now look, it's beautiful, honey. It's real. I just love my fro. I named her Claire from Claire Huxtable, the Cosby Show. She was always like just so strong and brilliant and bold and beautiful. So like I named her Claire in honor of that. So like, my hair is strong, bold, brilliant, beautiful. So, I got the makeup on. Makeup matched the outfit. I'm playing with this look. My makeup look came from a lady who I found on Pinterest, and then I actually ended up finding her on Instagram. Her name is Cynthia, I think, Porter. So definitely go follow her. I love her makeup looks. Thank you, Cynthia. I love her makeup looks. They're very like chic and simple to me. Like, I love this sparse brow look. I know like everybody is into like just really, when they're doing their brows, they like to make them look like ultra uniform, very tinted, but I really, really like hers. Like her brows are very sparse, but they're kept. Excuse me. You could tell like there's product on there, and like it's just a real natural look. So I just really, really like it. And like, so I'm gonna like start doing my makeup more like her. So like this look was definitely inspired by her. So anyway, let's get into the curriculum for today. So the Saturday before last, we talked about savoring. And so like savoring is basically a way for you to be present in the moment. And I related savoring to eating healthy, because a lot of times when we are eating our foods, meals, snacks, juices, out and about with friends, we tend to be focused on 10,000 things. So like, you know, we're either distracted by texting on the phone, we're distracted by if we're at home and we're watching TV. You know, if you're somebody who likes to drive and eat, if you're somebody who's eating and on a computer trying to do work at the same time. And so what happens is when you're not fully present in your meals, when you're eating, that leads to you overeating, that leads to you feeling bloated, that's leading you feel gassy, that also leads to you not being satisfied in your meals. And so what ends up happening is you will probably overeat, or you probably will not be paying attention to your body cues. And so like a lot of the times we pay attention to external factors that tell us that we're full instead of paying attention to internal factors. And so actually allowing yourself to be present, allowing yourself to feel the fullness in your belly. You know, they say that it takes your brain 20 minutes to recognize that it's full. But me, because I've like been practicing this for so long, that when I'm like fully present and fully in tune to my body, I actually feel probably full a lot faster than that. And that just comes with practice. So as we said last week, we talked about savoring. And so ways to, some techniques that I gave you guys when savoring is the next time you plan a meal out, make sure you distance yourself from your cell phone. So if that means putting it in another room or like hiding it on the table, do that. Turning off your television, playing some nice music in the background that helps you concentrate and focus, sitting next to your favorite window, possibly eating, and also taking in that environment. That'll help you with being present during your meals. And what research has shown is individuals who are present during their meal times, they will be a lot happier. They will just be happier and full. And I don't just mean full in the sense of like, you know, eating full, but like full in an emotional and physical sense. Like you just feel full and you're happy. You know what I'm saying? You will eat less because you're actually paying attention to how much your body is taking in instead of looking at the external cues. So like if you grew up in a household that told you that you're not full until all of the food is off your plate, you use that as an indicator to when you're full instead of actually paying attention to your body. So by being present and actually savoring the moment, you're paying attention to how much you actually eat, which will lead to, like I said, to not overeat. It will lead to you probably losing weight, possibly, lessening your chances of obesity, and like I said, improving your mood. So definitely try to aim for savoring your meals the next time you're eating. If you're out with your friends, you know, try to like stop, don't text, don't look at the phone, just try to be present, enjoy the meal, enjoy the conversation, enjoy the environment, enjoy the people that are around you, okay? So today we are learning a new concept. My papers are tearing. Sorry, so today we are learning about WOOP, okay? So WOOP. So WOOP is basically a mechanism or a tool that can help you, or a vehicle that can help you put your goals into plan. So a lot of the time, people have goals and ideas that they want to do. However, they don't have a plan to actually bring that goal to life. So a lot of the times they have like lots of goals that they want to do, but they actually don't create something that will help them achieve their goals. So a lot of their goals they don't achieve basically, and they get thrown to the back of the bus, or whatever happens to all of the goals that they don't reach. I don't know what they do with them, but you know, they basically don't achieve them. And so with WOOP is a mechanism or a tool that can help you put a plan into place for achieving the goals or the desires or the wishes that you want for your life, okay? So WOOP was created by a German psychologist. Her name is Gabriel Oettingen, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, I'm sorry. But she created this tool because her thing was about positive thinking. So like she created this to help individuals who was having trouble thinking positively. So it was a way to transform their lives and identify what it is that they wanted to change about their thinking and turn it into something positive. And so with research, the little research that have been done around WOOP is they've seen that people who actually put WOOP into place do end up achieving the goals that they set out to do as far as in terms of positive thinking. Now, the psychologist, Miss Gabriel, she said that you can use WOOP for almost anything. It can be used for any avenue. So regardless if it's spiritual, mental, emotional, health and wellness, financial, whatever it is, you can use WOOP as a mechanism to help you reach the goal that you desire. Okay, so each letter in WOOP symbolizes a part of the plan. So the W stands for wish. So what is the wish that it is that you desire? Okay, and then the first O is outcomes. What are your outcomes? Then the second goal is what are your obstacles? And the P stands for plan. Okay, so WOOP is such a great tool that actually I've even started using it this week. I actually started implementing it in my own life, and I'm just like, oh, I'm very, very shocked by like how everything is going. And so WOOP can be used to measure your goals. So like, you know, a lot of people's like, well, how do I know if I'm actually achieving what it is that I'm doing? By using WOOP, you can actually measure if you're achieving what you wished for. So it's a self-regulatory system, and so like you're basically monitoring yourself, and there are ways that you can include other people in helping you achieve your wish. So let me go back a few pages to help break down WOOP a little bit more. Okay, wait a minute, here we go. All right, so as I said, WOOP is a implementation tool or a vehicle that you can use to achieve your goals. So wish. So the first one is W, wish. So what is it that you are wishing for, or the goal that you are wanting to achieve? So what you want to do is to do WOOP. What you want to do is to give yourself 5 minutes of your day. It's just 5 minutes. Find a quiet spot to where you can actually sit down and visualize what it is that you're trying to do. So for the W, what is your wish? So if it's healthy eating, if it's working out, if it's watching less TV, if it's being more active, think about your wish and write down what your wish is in 3 to 4 words. Okay? So, and you just only need about a minute to just sit and focus and think about, okay, what is my wish? What is that I want to do? So after you figure out what your wish is, then you want to go to your first O, which is outcomes. So after you figure out your wish, you go to your outcomes. So what are the outcomes that you will get once you achieve this wish? So if your goal is to eat healthy, you can say an outcome is weight loss, or an outcome is increased mood, or an outcome is increased energy. So that will be an outcome that comes from your wish, right? And so you just want to write that down in like 3 to 4 words. You also just want to take about 1 minute and 30 seconds to really, really, really feel your outcomes. I want you to like, this is like, WOOP is something that you have to be extremely intentional about. So you definitely want to give your time the allotted space to actually visualize your wish and your outcomes. You have to like really be in that moment, really feel it, you know, really experience it, almost as if you're there, almost as if the wish has come true. Okay, so after you think about your outcomes, then you go to your next O, which is obstacles. Now, a lot of the time when people are creating goals, they try to avoid obstacles. They try to ignore it. They try to say it's not there. But what happens is when you start to ignore your obstacles, what you're more likely to do them, and they will more likely come up and actually prevent you from achieving your wish. So what Gabriel did is she infused the obstacle portion into WOOP to help you visualize what your obstacles are, because what she found is once you identify your obstacles, you can also identify the plan. So the same thing with the W and the O, the first W and the O. You want to sit there and you want to envision your obstacles. You want to feel it. You want to, you know, like envision it almost in a way, you know, whether it's something that somebody said to you years ago, whether it's a bad habit, whether it's an emotion, whether it's a belief. You really want to feel your obstacles. You want to be present with your obstacles. You want to be there and envision what it is that could potentially get in the way of you achieving your wish, and write it down in 3 to 4 words. And so then after that, you go to the P, which is your plan. So after you get your W and your 2 O's, you're at plan. So now this is where you write your wish in an if-then statement. So it'll come out like, if I want to, I think it's, wait a minute, obstacle, sorry. So if being lazy is causing you to not achieve your goals, then I will get an accountability partner. So like, let's see, like let's say your wish is to lose weight, but your obstacle is accountability. So you can write your sentence is, if accountability is stopping me from weight loss, then I will include an accountability partner. So like that's how you can like set your sentence up. Hi, beautiful Fennell, how are you? And so that's how you set your sentence up to help you achieve your WOOP. Now, I want to tell you, you don't have to be perfect in trying to achieve WOOP. This is something that takes time. And so give yourself that time and your practice needed to keep doing this strategy over and over and over again, okay? One of the great things about WOOP is if you create a wish or a goal and you're getting negative feedback or negative criticism, whether that's you're having trouble actually fulfilling the wish or you're getting negative feedback from other individuals, you could take that negative criticism and actually infuse it into your WOOP. So like, you know, a lot of people, like when they receive like negative feedback, that kind of like deters them from achieving their goal. But no, you can actually take it and infuse it into your plan, so that way it'll still help you reach your outcome. You know, don't take, as Ms. Gabriel said, like don't take the criticism personal. If anything, use that to help motivate you to experiencing your wish, the wish that you desire. Okay, so I wanted to tell you about my WOOP. So the WOOP I've been doing this week is exercising. And so, oh, one more thing I forgot to say. With WOOP, it will also let you know if your goals are feasible. So basically, if they're achievable or not. So like a lot of people have like goals, but they're not feasible. And they're not feasible in the current moment because of like, they might be too difficult. So you might have to break it down. So for example, let's say if you're somebody who haven't worked out in years and you try to go hard and say, I'm working out 5 days a week for an hour, and then you get there and you just like, wait a minute, I can't do this. WOOP will like, you know what, that ain't working out for you. So how about you take it down a notch? So let's say I will work out 3 days a week for 30 minutes or 20 minutes. That's more feasible. Instead of you trying to do something that you, like instead of trying to do, you know, an hour 5 days a week and you know you haven't worked out in years, that's not a feasible goal. What were you saying? I'm learning. Yes, you have to literally, and that's what WOOP is for now. Yes, I'm so glad you said it. WOOP helps you break things down into smaller steps. It helps you take that big chunk of the pie and break it down into small bites. You know, I always think of it as like when people say, you don't have to eat the elephant in one bite. You could just take pieces of the elephant and then eat small bites of the elephant, and before you know it, you ate the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So like WOOP definitely helps you take those big goals and break them down into small steps, so that way you can reach your goal. Okay, so as I was saying, my WOOP this week was working out. So I said my wish was exercise 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 30 minutes. That's the wish. My outcomes were better energy, longer stamina, and increased mood. I tried to stay away from the idea that working out, is supposed to make me happy. Instead, I look at it as like exercise as a way to increase my mood, because like I take the science of well-being class, and they like always talk about like, you know, how the things that we think will make us happy actually don't make us happy in the end. So we sometimes have to change our narrative or change our focus outcomes to actually receive that full benefit. And so for me, instead of saying that I want to lose weight so I could be a particular body size, which is what the diet culture tells us, that you're supposed to be a particular size, instead I say I'm working out or I'm exercising for better mental health, for better energy, for increased mood, for better stamina. Yes. Like working out definitely helps with your mental and emotional space and your state. Like I have a psychiatrist, and one of the things that she said to me was that when you work out, your happy hormones bounce around. Literally, your endorphins, they start to move around when you're working out. So that's a great way to get those endorphins moving around in your bloodstream. They flow, they go to your brain and everything, and that does increase your mood. So as I was saying, my outcomes were better energy, longer stamina, increased mood. And so then, what were my obstacles? My obstacles were basically being lazy, not feeling like not wanting to do it, not being in a mood to do it, you know, low energy. I'm just like, I can rather do something else. Tired. This idea or belief that I can't do it. Remember from when we talked about obstacles, whether it's a belief or an emotion that somebody said to you, you want to write that down. So one belief I have was I can't really do this, you know, like I don't think I can achieve this, you know. And then another obstacle was that I easily give up. I might start and then I don't always finish. I start something but I don't always finish it. So those were my obstacles, and I really allowed myself to feel those obstacles. And then when I was literally in that space of pointing out, allowing God to show me like what my obstacles were, you were able to see the plan that you need to overcome your obstacles. So my plan was an accountability partner. So I literally have my friend who texts me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and she checks in and she say, have you worked out for 30 minutes today? And I have. I worked out for 30 minutes today, y'all. I did. Well, 20 minutes, sorry. I was doing cardio Zumba and they whooped my butt. But I still worked out. But I worked out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know, I did it. And that accountability really helped me, because she texted me. She was like, did you do it? And so, like, you know, I'm not going to lie to her, you know? And so then, like, you know, another way to help you with completing your plan, maybe sticky notes. Maybe you are a more visual person. So like having a sticky note on your wall to remind you like you're supposed to work out today. Have it somewhere visible, because it also, research shows that proximity and visibility also helps in our environment when we're trying to make lifestyle changes. So if you're somebody who's trying to eat healthy and be healthy, but you have a box of cereal or popcorn or candy on the counter, that will deter your chances, because you're going to eat it because you see it. Now, if you replace that box of cereal with candy, if you replace that box of cereal or the candy with like some fresh fruit or something that's sitting out, you're more than likely going to eat it. And if you put that box of cereal and that candy out of sight, you're more than likely not going to search for it. You're probably going to forget about it, and then you will have to actually go to it. So like, you know, it's definitely proximity and visibility helps in us achieving your goals. So as I said, if you're somebody who needs a sticky note, you need to put the sticky note somewhere to remind you, whether that's in your bathroom, whether that's in your wall when you first wake up in the morning, that's the first thing you see. If you need that visibility to help you remember, setting a timer on your phone. That was another thing I did. I set a timer on my phone, plus I had my friend text me. So she texts me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to see if I work out. And I have a timer on my phone that tells me workout at 10 o'clock in the morning. Literally, it beeps at me and let me know you better get up and exercise, and I do. And then part of my plan was picking different workouts. So like, I'm a person that don't like to do the same workout over and over and over again, and I'm not gonna always remember to go on Instagram or something and look at somebody's workout regimen and remember to do it. But I have an Amazon Prime account, so if anybody has Amazon Prime, definitely utilize this. Amazon Prime has so many exercise videos, they have so many Zumba videos, they have yoga videos for free. And so instead of having to go to the gym and spend all of this money, I'm spending money on my Amazon Prime. I'm watching workout videos. I do Zumba, I do cardio, they got kickboxing on there. They have yoga. They have so many different things that you can choose from, well, I can choose from, that can help me achieve my goal of working out for 30 minutes. And then that is basically WOOP. So I can say that during this week, I achieved my WOOP goal, my WOOP wish, which was working out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for 30 minutes. I achieved it, and I'm actually seeing like results, because I kind of started it a little bit last week. And like, I put these, hold on, because Fennell already know, baby, I like to show my outfit. So let me show y'all something real quick, because I'm seeing results a little bit. My stomach is going down, all right? Your girl, hold on, let me pull this camera back. Your girl getting fine. Do y'all see y'all girl getting fine? Your girl, let me get this swirl. Let me give it. Your girl getting fine, honey. Girl getting fine. My stomach and these pants used to protrude out a little bit more. I put them on. I said, ooh, my stomach going down. Ooh, 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 ooh. My hair, honey. Y'all see this hair? I took my braids down, washed it, fluffed it. Girl, makeup, I feel great, which was one of my outcomes. Exercise lead to increased mood, because those endorphins get to move around, right? I'm not using exercise as a way to be happy. That's not a feasible goal, because our body goes through this thing of hedonic adaptation. So with hedonic adaptation, basically the thing that you're using to make you happy, you get used to it after a while, so then you look for something else to make you happy. So I'm not using exercise as a way to make me happy. I'm using exercise as a way to increase my mood, and that is scientifically proven, because why? The endorphins jump around in your body. So wow, I've increased my mood, I've increased my energy, and I'm definitely increasing my stamina. So I achieved my WOOPs. My WOOP, my goal, and then my accountability partner and the things that I'm using to hold me accountable is working out for me. So as I said, like, you can use WOOP to do anything. So if you're trying to eat healthy, so like, let's say if you want to eat more fruits and vegetables, so you say, I want to eat fruits and vegetables, or have a vegetarian dish Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? That's pretty feasible. Or Tuesday and Thursday. And then you list your outcome. Say your outcome is you know, more fiber in your diet, more energy, you know, more vitamins and minerals, you know, those kind of things. And then you can list your obstacles. Your obstacles are, I don't know, wanting to eat a hamburger, not knowing recipes to cook the meals, not being in the mood, wanting to cook processed food, over the healthy meal. And then so then you can put your plan into place. So then your plan can be you know, finding 1 to 2 recipes that you can make big meals of, so that way you don't have to cook every single day. You know, invite a friend over to eat the meal with you, so that way you know you're eating it because you're also eating it with somebody else, right? So like you can do things like that to help keep you accountable, and so then that is the way that you can achieve your WOOP. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. You know, I really appreciate you. Please share the video. So if you know anybody who's trying to implement a goal in their life that they're trying to work on, they should definitely infuse the WOOP strategy. Yes, WOOP can help you with meal prepping. You can write down your wish. So your wish can be like, I want a meal prep. And so then you can say what your outcomes are. And I don't know what your outcomes are with meal prepping. And then after you say what your outcomes are, say what obstacles will get in your way, what will stop you from achieving what it is that you wish. And just be fully honest with yourself. Like, you know, that's why I said, like, take a minute and 30 seconds to like really sit there and envision and feel and experience what it is that will get in your way. And then once you start to recognize those obstacles, the guide will start to show you the plan that you need to help keep you accountable so you can achieve those goals. So, you know, that's all I got for you. I hope that this video has blessed you. I hope that this gave you strategy on how to implement WOOP in your life and how to use WOOP to reach your goals and desires and the things that you've been lacking strategy on how to achieve them. And I pray that you can share this video with somebody else who also are trying or who is trying to implement new strategies or just a new strategy to help them reach their goals. So thank you. I appreciate you, and goodbye.